From Pine Richland High School, it's a rematch of two fierce rivals in section play, the Pine Richland Rams and the Butler Golden Tornado. Good evening, said Cody, along with Swami George Abraham. And George, if this is anything like the first game that we did back on January the 7th, with Butler prevailing 88-84 in overtime, in a game in which Pine had a chance to win it at the buzzer on a putback by Patrick Shanahan. Looked like money in the bank going down the net and ricocheted out. I think it was a ghost, the former Butler star Bill Saul, who stuck his hand up in there and knocked it out. So instead of the Rams coming away with an 81-79 win and a tie for first, Butler has been on a roll. They won 8 in a row, 7-0 in the section. Pine suffered a loss at the hands of Central Catholic, 77-68. They stand at 5-2. A win for Butler tonight, their first section title in 28 years. That's an accomplishment because Pine has had a stranglehold on the section championship, having won 4 in a row.
Exactly. Both teams, the game is monumental regardless of the standings, but even more so because you said they are such fierce rivals, and the first game was obviously could have gone either way.
And George, we look at that first game, it was lights out shooting. The two teams combined for 22 threes, 10 for Butler and 12 for the Rams. Butler's Ethan Morton took over in the fourth quarter in overtime, scoring 33 points. Devin Carney, a sharpshooter, he had 25, and Maddox Clement had 18. And for the Rams, Logan Murray, their star shooting guard, he had 23. Kyle Pulse, 19. Patrick Shanahan had 14. And you have Levi Wentz, who did a strong job for them off the glass. So we look for much of the same here tonight. Possibly the difference that first game, Joseph Petcash, Butler held him to just 2 points.
Yeah, I would look for him to get off early tonight, as you say. But one thing about Pine, they have balanced scoring, and they have more than one guy that can put the ball in the basket. Butler will probably play zone, which will give Pine plenty of opportunities for the 3-ball.
You look at the numbers offensively, defensively, they're mirrors of one another. Butler averages 69-plus points a game on offense. They give up 61. And Pine averages 69 points a game. They give up 59. Pretty
exactly.
equal.
I think it's going to be a high-scoring affair. I'd be shocked if it's not in the 70s.
Yeah, for Pine, for them to get a piece of the section this year, they have to win their last 3, and they need to beat Butler, and they need an upset over Butler to tie them for the section. Let's pause for our national anthem. We want to thank Athletic Director Sean Simmons and TV video coordinator here, Steve Karpinski, for helping us get set up and for the fine accommodations that we have here at Pine Richland. We have a packed house, no room. I don't think they'll let anyone else in the gym. George, you have Ethan Morton averaging 25 a game, Carney 20, so there's a 45-point average there with that Butler backcourt. And then for Pine Richland, with Logan Murray averaging 16 and a half and Kyle Pulse 16 and a half. So there you have the two scoring leaders for both teams.
A little more balance with Pine. Butler
Yes.
dependent upon the two big guys to probably get 40, 45 in that area. Pine has several guys that can get 15 each, but at the same time, Butler has the ace in obviously the great.
You would think Coach Ackerman is hoping that whatever the problem was that Petcash had, nothing went down for him in that first game. Uncharacteristic for him to be held for 2. he has to hope for a better game from him tonight if they expect to win.
Exactly. He has to do something with Morton. That's the big thing. First half, everything was fine. Fourth quarter and overtime, Morton just took over.
You look at the section play, we have 3 games left. Playoff, Butler 7-0, and then Pine Richland 5-2, Central Catholic 4-3, North Allegheny 3-4, and Central's been playing some real good basketball. They gave Butler a battle down there, and then they beat Pine. Butler has to play them this Friday night.
I always thought it was a tough place to play at Central.
Very
Never liked it.
Well, I would look at the starting lineups for the Pine Richland Rams, dressed in their home uniforms, white with green trim. Guard Logan Murray, a 6'1" senior. Joseph Petcash at guard, a 6'2" junior. Levi Wentz, 6'3" senior at forward. Kyle Pohl, 6'2" senior at forward. And a forward center, Patrick Shanahan, a 6'4" senior. For the Butler Golden Tornado, 13-4, 7-0 in section. The Rams are 12-5, 5-2. Ethan Morton at guard, 6'6" senior. Devin Carney, 6' sophomore at guard. Maddox Clement, 6' junior at guard. Charles Cranebucker, 6'5" sophomore at forward. And Mason Montag, a 6'3" senior at forward. The Golden Tornado in their gold uniforms, blue trim. Shanahan versus Morton for the tip. It's over and saved by Cranebucker. Over to Montag and now to Morton. Just underway here at Pine Richland High School.
2-3.
Packed house. Something you expected, George?
Well, you have to govern Morton. It's impossible.
Clement for a three-pointer, no good. Tipped away, rebound taken by Shanahan.
Shanahan looks bigger down on the floor than he did from up in the stand.
George, I noticed a little change. It's Andrew Alexander in a starting lineup. He came off the bench, had 11 points in that first game back January 7th against Butler. What do you see defensively for Butler? Shanahan with
same zone.
Takes it to the basket and nails it.
And you know their Pine's going to try to get the ball in the middle of the zone and then kick it opposite or under. Little pressure.
So a little bit of surprise. You see Alexander is starting ahead of Levi Wentz. Carney with it. Tipped into the corner, Montag, and back out to Carney and rotated over. Down in the middle, Cranebucker, three-point attempt, no good by Clement. Rebound taken by Logan Murray. Drive to the hoop and a shot blocked by Morton.
Yeah, it was a good take, but
good take, good job.
Yeah, and also, if you can get him in foul trouble, it makes it a lot easier.
I know Pine will be glad to see Morton graduate, and Clement will be glad to see Murray graduate. He's been a thorn in Butler's side. Three-point attempt by Pulse, no good, but the Rams get it back. Three-point from the corner, no good. Tipped away, rebound taken by Pulse. Fights his way back in and puts it in.
That was excellent.
He plays beyond 6'2", George. He's a tough, hard-nosed guy inside.
2-2-1 prop. Look to get the ball in the middle and then kick it opposite.
Cranebucker with it, back outside to Morton, back underneath
nice finish.
Mason Montag on a nice pass and assist from Ethan Morton. Alexander. Petcash, turned around jumper, no good. Rebound taken by Cranebucker. Over to Morton. To Carney, no one around him. Sets up for three. No good. Tipped away outside. Last touch by Butler.
Yeah, good hustle, good look by Butler. Carney had what he wanted. He just didn't go down. Pine, I like what they're doing too. They're moving the ball well, getting the ball in the middle of the zone. Then they're looking under and then opposite.
4-2 the Rams here in this first quarter play. 5:45 to go. And a bad pass trying to be forced by Andrews. Taken by Carney. Drive, shot, no good. Rebound Morton. Turn, puts it back up. No good. Tipped away, battled for it. Cranebucker tries to save it. No, taken by Kyle Poles. Drives, lays it in.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, excellent balance. And Carney did everything he could to take the ball away from her. 6-2 the Rams. Carney with it. Over to Morton. Cranebucker back out to Carney. Drives, pulls up jumper from the middle of the lane, top of the lane, no good. Rebound taken by Pulse.
Butler one and done, that's not good.
Alexander, baseline, back out to Alexander, wants to shoot a three. No good, tipped away. Rebound taken by Cranebucker. Over to Morton, Carney, pull up, no. Short, taken by Logan Murray.
Nice pass.
Nice pass underneath the lay in the
outstanding
foul post. 8-2 the Rams. Oh, Murray, terrific job there on the feed. Carney with it for Butler. Clement looks off a three. Back to Morton. He's going to take a three. Long arc, and he nails it.
That'll hurt that zone. Clement's been over. I think Clement's going to be the key tonight. It looks like he's going to bop open against that zone. You know what Morton can do without a doubt.
Andrews with it. Into Petcash. Back to Andrews. Over to Murray. Andrews into Petcash. Guarded by Morton. Drive, pumps, kicks it back outside. Andrews for three. All net. And that's why he's starting. He had 11 points off the bench with 3 trays in that first game. Wants a little more offense outside shooting.
Inside out.
Coach Ackerman. Clement with it. Nearly loses it to Morton. 11-5 the Rams. 3:50 to go here in the first period of play. Carney. Carney with it. Pulls it back outside over to Morton. Butler slowing things down. Carney down the corner. Clement back outside to Carney. And over to Morton at the top of the circle. Pulls up, dumps it underneath. To Montag and a turnover. It'll be Rams basketball. 3:23 to go here in the first. 11-5 Pine Richland.
Pine looking to get the ball in the high post and then operate from there, either with a kick inside or the opposite for the 3 ball.
Alexander over to Murray. Petcash back out. Alexander kicks it over to Murray. He drives middle lane, but a fine dish underneath. And a shot by Shanahan is blocked, but he's fouled and will go to the line to shoot 2. 3:06 to go here in the first. Rams up by 6, 11-5.
Good interior passing by Pine on that. Very nice.
Foul on Cranebucker, his first team foul. Shanahan misses the first one.
That one was halfway down. You like that tip he had.
The tip.
My goodness.
And misses them both. Morton with it. Just under 3 to play here in the first. Over to Carney, back to Morton, drives middle of the lane, kicks it back outside Clement.
There you go. That's
no
what they
good
want.
on the 3, taken by Murray. Murray rushing down,
nice
dishes
pass.
it off the foul post.
Absolutely.
Oh, Murray's done a terrific job feeding Pulse on the breaks. In the corner, Montag, and stolen by Pulse. Drive to the lane by Petcash, blocked. And they're going to get a jump ball called.
No, foul, fist post.
Was it a foul called?
Yes.
Foul on Morton. His first, second team foul. And that will send Petcash to the line to shoot 2. You like the way Pine's attacking, George?
You know they're going to attack.
Yeah.
They're going to attack all night. They like to push the ball ahead. They like the 3, but they like to get their defense. You know, they get a shot. But Butler's got some big kids in there. Why not beat them down the floor? Smart basketball.
A little bit of a change from the first game. They're pushing it a little harder, really not wasting
maybe they're
any
looking at
time.
it a little better, but they want to push. They have ball handlers and they have finishers. Well, I thought that was a good block there.
Misses the second one, rebound Cranebucker. Rams 1 for 4 at the foul line here in the first quarter. Carney with it. Rams up 14-5. 2:20 to go here in the first. Morton pulls up, wants to shoot 3, and he nails it. 14-8. Madden Clement in the lineup for Butler.
That's for shooting. You know he can hit
Yes.
that set shot, and that's
Pulse
what's
with
available.
Petcash back to Pulse.
Nice.
Coach
pass.
Ackerman calling for them to move the ball. Petcash kicks it back outside. 3-point attempt. No good by Pulse. Loose ball picked up by Carney. He wants to pull up, shoot a 3. He nails it.
Oh, he can shoot that shot. He's much better off the dribble than to catch any.
14-11 now. 6 unanswered points for the Rams. Excuse me, for the Tornado.
Oh, what a pass.
Dish underneath. Reverse layup. Good by Shanahan.
Great pass.
16-11 the Rams. Carney with it. Kicks it back outside. Madden Clement. Morton. Cross court over to Clement. Now to Carney. Back to Morton. Cranebucker. Carney pulls up, wants to shoot a three. No good. Tipped away. Cranebucker on the rebound.
Oh,
the putback is good. Nice job
rebound, nice finish
by the 6'5" sophomore.
Great job.
16-13, the Rams. 55 seconds to go, but Butler on an 8-2 run.
They're going to run the triangle for the rest of the quarter.
Pulse with it, stands outside. Butler backed off in a zone look.
It's a 2-for-1. It's a Belichick, Eddie. They get the kickoff.
Yes. Pulse with it. Madden Clement comes out on him. Over to Logan Murray. Unusual. Murray has not scored yet in this first quarter. He had 23 in that first game and averages nearly 17 a game. Back over to Murray. Down to 12 seconds. Back to Murray. Murray over to Andrews. Wants to shoot a three. No net. Well, no guessing why he started, George.
Right, no guessing at all.
That's the end of the first quarter play with the score Pine Richland 19 and Butler 13. George, your thoughts that first quarter?
I think it's absolutely what we thought it was going to be. Butler playing zone, Pine doing a great job of getting the ball in the high post, looking opposite, looking under. Terrific job. Butler not hitting their shots, but warming up there as the quarter went on. Obviously, Carney's going to have to hit a few of those. Morton hitting a couple outside shots is big, and then putting young Clement in there for the hope of that third shooter. I think that's what they need. Cranebucker, good job of the boards, a nice bucket there. Obviously, Butler needs that third scorer to step up.
And Pulse, a very strong first quarter, 8 points. And while Murray didn't score, he was setting the table up for Pulse.
Exactly. Good teamwork. You know, Pine knows how to move the ball against that zone. The key right now, Petcash is a little reluctant to shoot. I don't know if the first game is in his mind or what, but they're going to need him to open that area up a little bit.
And you hear Coach Ackerman to the left of us. Every time they stall a little bit passing, he's screaming, move the ball, move the ball.
Yep, all coaches like that, but it's a way to play against the zone. You expand it, you contract it, inside, outside, inside, outside.
Butler will send out Morton, Devin Carney, Madden Clement, Mason Montag, and also in the lineup, Rain Gratzmiller. For the Rams, it'll be Logan Murray. Jack Sevko now checks into the lineup along with Levi Wentz. Kyle Pulse. And Cam Kirkland, 6'6" senior, in at center. Murray with it. Over to Sevko. Back to Murray. Into Kirkland. Down underneath the Wentz. Kirkland, turn around, shot. And he drops it in, does the 6'6" senior center.
Good ball movement. 2-2-1.
Madden Clement.
Nice skip.
Over to Carney. Carney drives down the lane. And his off-balance shot blocked by Wentz. We get a foul call. A foul on Kirkland. His first. Carney at the line. Makes the first one. Makes them both. 21-15, Pine Richland. Logan Murray with it. To Pulse. Into Kirkland. Underneath Wentz. Little fake hesitation. Nice hesitation on him.
Posts worked well together. Outstanding finish.
Strong 6'3" senior Levi Wentz. And there's a steal by Pulse.
Should have been a kick.
He gets it back, turnaround jumper, and he gets the drop.
Kind rim on that one, but that was a kick before that.
10 points in the game for Pulse, a 10-point lead for the Rams, 25-15. Here in the second quarter, long pass down court to Mason Montag. Back out to Carney. And his pass nearly tipped away by Pulse. Back out to Carney.
Butler looking in the post.
Oh, there's a long NBA three drained by Carney.
My goodness.
Was that long? 25-18 Rams.
You notice Morton in the post. See, that'll keep everything tighter, which will open up that shot.
Murray with it. Into Cam Kirkland, working against Morton.
Nice
and
hit.
maybe that's now you put pressure on Morton to guard him at 6'6".
Sure. Morton doesn't want to foul, of course.
4 in the game off the bench for Kirkland. Clement for 3. He nails it. Madden Clement with a tray, and they're heating up with the trays like they did in the first game when the two teams combined for 22. 27-21 the Rams, 5:30 to go here in the second quarter. Ball off the fingertips of Cam Kirkland to Morton. Wants a drive.
Nice.
Dishes underneath, laying good. Beautiful feed by Montag. 27-23. Pine Richland. And a timeout. 5:20 to go here in the second quarter. 30-second timeout.
30-second timeout. Butler.
While they haven't missed a beat from the first game, George, you just picked up. It's the same game.
High scoring, a lot of action. Good ball movement by Pine. Butler with Morton doing quite a bit. He's just a catalyst when he's in the high post. It makes the wing shots easier. Clement steps in, a great substitution.
Yes, it's a tray.
As soon as he came in.
Carney with back-to-back trays. And
Carney's range is incredible. Just incredible.
Pine with a 4-point lead, and their star shooters yet to score.
Yeah. They have balance over it. That's one thing. That's the difference in the two teams. If Morton doesn't score, Butler won't win. Pine doesn't need any one guy to score.
Butler will have Maddox Clement, Morton, Cranebucker, Carney, and Rain Gratzmiller in.
1-3-1, Grassmiller playing both corners. It's a tough job.
Kirkland, Murray, Sefko, Wentz, and Petcash. Sefko with it. Over to Kirkland. Back to Petcash, Sefko. Logan Murray with it.
Coach going to a 1-4 high, looking for that double post to mess up Butler's drops. There's a skip.
Long pass in the corner, Murray with it. To Sefko, back to Murray. Back in the corner, 3-point attempt is no good. Taken by Murray on a great rebound. Oh, what a beautiful feed by Murray to Sefko.
Some guys know how to play it.
What a move that was. 29-23 the Rams. Morton in the corner for 3, no good. Rebound by Kirkland, the 6'6 senior, pulls it down over to Joseph Petcash. To Wentz. To Murray. He's going to shoot for 3. No good. Loose ball taken by the Rams, Jack Sefko. Over to Murray. Sefko in the corner, Wentz. Baseline drive. Reverse layup. Doesn't go. Tipped away. No good. Rebound Morton. Long pass down. Carney pulls. Oh! What a block by Levi Wentz. Out of nowhere.
Here.
Looked like Batman flying through the air.
I knew Carney was going to pull up, and that's his shot. He's deadly from there. And guy
came from mid-court.
Out of nowhere. Never saw him. I didn't see him.
Inbound in to Cranebucker. Over to Carney. 3:40 to go here in the first half. Pine Richland up by 6. Carney pulls up. Wants to shoot 3. No good. Tipped away. Loose ball taken by Murray. He saves it. Back into Wentz. And over to Sefko. To Logan Murray. Drives. Kicks it out to Sefko. He pulls up. Jumper. Left side of the lane. Good.
Nice pull-up.
A lot of depth at the guard position for the Rams.
And they can all play it.
Yes. 31-23. Clement for 3. He nails it.
That's his shot.
They cannot leave him alone.
No. No.
31-26. Pine with the 5-point lead, 3 to play here in the first half.
1-3-1. Nice pass.
Levi Wentz, and he just, Jory, that's all muscle there.
Oh, upper body.
Upper body strength.
Exactly.
33-26. The Rams by 7 with 2:40 to go here in the first half of play. Morton, guarded by Petcash, trying to trap him. Eludes him, nice pass. Carney with it, back outside. Over to Gratzmiller. Morton in the lane, turned around shot, wiggles, moves.
My.
Oh my!
Up and under.
Oh my! That's a big time. That's a big time move.
He's not a post player. That's the best part of it.
That's the innate ability he has. Murray pulls up, wants to shoot a 3, no good. Rebound Wentz, back to Murray, wants to shoot another one, and he misses that one. Murray just off tonight here in the first half in his shooting, where he was hot against Butler. Long pass down court and driving a lay in. Good.
That was a great shot
by Gratzmiller. 33-30. Yes. Pine with the 3-point lead. Murray into Wentz. Turnaround jumper. Good.
Nice player.
Pretty good. You get a guy off the bench and put 6 in for you in the second period.
Oh, he's no sub. That guy can play.
35-30 the Rams with 1:30 to go here in the first. Morton directing traffic over to Carney. Baseline drive. Foul on Wentz. It's team's second foul.
2-2, no problem there.
Substitutions for the Rams, Andrew Alexander and Kyle Pols check in the lineup. They replace Wentz and Sevko. Turned around move, no good, tipped away. Rebound Cranebucker. And we get a hooking foul called on Shanahan. His first, third team foul on the Rams.
Good job by Cranebucker going to the O board. Very important because they're so conscious of where Clement is and Morton that he's going to be able to do that.
Morton on the inbound to Clement, to Carney. 1:10 to go here in the first half of play. Morton kicks it back outside. Clement sets up. And, George, it's amazing to me that they leave him alone.
Well, they don't leave him alone intentionally.
It's just the rotate.
Morton does with bringing the defenders to him.
Right, 35-33, good point.
Believe me, they know he can shoot.
50 seconds to go here in this first half of play. The Rams up by 2.
They're going to run the triangle here for the last
Petcash with it.
Half. This is where it's important to move their hands, Eddie, if you're an offensive player.
Over to Alexander. Back over to Pols. To Petcash. To Shanahan. Back to Petcash. To Pols. Over to Petcash. Guarded by Clement.
They got a good shot at the end of the quarter, remember?
Pols. Over to Shanahan. Down to 10 seconds. Pols, jumper right side of the lane. No good. Tipped away.
Watch this.
Morton with it. Over to Clement from the side. No good. That's the end of the first half of play. With the score, Pine Richland 35 and Butler 33. Big second quarter there for Butler, scoring 20 points, outscoring the Rams 20-16 in that quarter. Exciting first half of play, George.
Yeah, outstanding. Good teamwork, both teams. Outstanding individual play within the teamwork. And obviously, this one's going to go down just like the last one. It's going to go to the end.
Well, you expect nothing but this kind of a battle between these two schools. We see so many of them down through the years. This is just another one. We're going to take a break. We'll be back with second half action after this.
Armstrong Local Programming has always delivered an exclusive and unique perspective on the very best events your region offers. High school sports, community events, parades, all your favorite shows from Armstrong are now calling the Neighborhood Channel their home.
Hi, I'm Kate. Join me for the Butler Buzz and other great local events and shows on the Armstrong Neighborhood Channel.
Find out everything that the Neighborhood Channel has to offer at armstrongneighborhood.com. Spirit, town pride, local communities. Welcome to the neighborhood.
Sending files, watching your favorite shows, adjusting your smart thermostat, calling mom. There's so much you can do today. It's amazing. But how do you manage all that new technology? Armstrong gives you control of your home network and all the entertainment that makes your world go round. If you need help, we're easy to reach for support too, by phone, web, or at our service locations. Armstrong is here to make everything work for you. Armstrong, life made easy.
Armstrong's Healing Heroes initiative is changing lives for area veterans struggling with disabilities such as PTSD, traumatic brain injury, and more. These incredible dogs help give people back their self-confidence and independence. We've raised over $250,000 to train and donate medical service dogs from guardian angels in the communities we serve. If you or a loved one are a qualifying veteran, please visit ArmstrongOneWire.com/healingheroes and click Apply Now. Together, we can unleash the power to heal.
Back here at halftime, both teams out on the board. Pine Richland leading Butler 35-33 here at the half. They got their instructions, and George, what do you think those instructions were at halftime?
Well, I don't think they were any different than what they were pregame. Move the ball, both teams playing zone. A lot of opportunities for three balls, a lot of ball movement support. You make those zones expand and contract, and Pine has the skill level to do it in the high and low post. And when Butler puts Morton in the high post, other teams are forced to collapse, and it opens up the three-point shooting for Kearney and Clement.
Look at that first half scoring for Butler. Ethan Morton with 8, Devin Kearney 11, 3 trays. Maddox Clement 3, Charles Cranebucker 2, Mason Montag 4, Rain Gratz Miller 2, and Madden Clement 3 for the Pine Richland Rams. Their leading scorer, Logan Murray, helped scoreless in the first half. Joseph Petcash has 1 point. Levi went 6. Kyle Bolts 10. Patrick Shanahan 4. Andrew Alexander 6. Jack Sepko 4. And Cam Kirkland 4. No series foul trouble. 1 on Morton, 1 on Cranebucker, 1 on Wentz, 1 on Shanahan, and 1 on Kirkland. All set to go here. Second half of play. Butler looking for a win in their first section title in 28 years. Ethan Morton with the basketball. Drive, kicks it over, stolen by Pulse. Tried to Clement in the corner.
Can't leave your feet to pass the ball.
Andrew Alexander over to Murray. Back to Alexander. Pulse. Murray along the baseline. Petcash. Over to Alexander. Over the right corner. Down low to Petcash. He's back outside. Alexander. Shanahan. And back out to Alexander. Over to Pulse. Deliberate start here for the Rams. Petcash. Alexander. Murray. Baseline drive. Pull-up shot. Doesn't go. Rebound. Taken by the Rams, and then lost by Pulse, and then comes back, loses it again, and taken by Clement over to Morton. Kearney for 3 from the right side. All net is shot right over the score. And Butler has a lead for the first time in this game, 36-35. Alexander over to Pulse. Over to Murray. Wants to shoot a 3. No, ricochets in and out. Nothing goes down for Murray. Kearney, baseline, kicks it back outside. Loose ball taken by the Rams. Over to Petcash. He's going to drive, leads through, and a left-handed layup.
That might get him going. That was a nice finish.
Rams back up by 1, 37-36. Early here in the third. Kearney with it. They'll take it inside to Cranebucker, back out to Morton for 3. Sizzle.
That 3 ball, there's not much you can do.
Deadly. It's been his best 3-point shooting so far I've seen him, George.
This one I've seen also.
Butler up by 2. Petcash to Murray. Over to Andrews, the Pulse. Andrews back over to Kyle Pulse. Back to Andrews. To Murray. Baseline. Pulse with a jumper short. Rebound taken by Morton. Drives, comes straight through, kicks it out to Kearney, left alone. In and out. Oh, rebound Shanahan. Over to Murray. Long pass down court. No good. Rebound taken by Petcash. Over to Andrews. To Murray.
Smart play by Petcash to settle it down.
Murray, top of the circle. Over to Poles. And back to Murray. 39-37. Butler. 5-minute mark here in the third. Poles for three. All net.
Gotta get out on him.
13 for Kyle Poles, and Rams back up by 1.
Nice pass.
Oh, beautiful pass by Morton, and a lay-in by Montague. Butler up by 1.
Morton does something new every time I see him play. That's how good he is.
Right, from the first game to this game, like Yogi Berra would say, deja vu all over again.
Oh, this one's going to go to the buzzer.
Andrews. Murray back to Andrews, drives, kicks it back outside. Murray with it. No room. Back to Poles. To Murray. Into Shanahan. Over to Poles. Barney tries to take it away from him.
See, when you're playing the zone edge, you want to cover two, and when you're on offense, you want to make two plays.
Murray. Over to Andrews. Into Shanahan, 3 from the corner. Good. On net, that's by Petcash. Jordan, you were right. Maybe that layup would get him started. 6 in the game for Petcash. 3:45 to go here in the third. 43-41 the Rams. Morton drives, dishes underneath, and Montague just wasn't ready for it. Levi Wentz checks in the lineup for the Rams, 6'3" senior, and he will replace Andrew Alexander. A little more strength up front for the Rams. Timeout taken by Butler.
$425.
Full timeout taken by the Tornado. 3:42 to go here in the third. The Rams up 43-41. No surprises to start this second half.
No, I'm not surprised at all. I knew it would be a fast pace. Both teams going up and down. Both teams well coached. Playing to their strength. The thing that Pine's going to surprise me, I understand why you're pitching in when Morton's in the high post, but I don't understand why you would pitch to the post when Morton's moving. And then what it's going today
Opens up the corner.
Exactly.
Jordan, you were absolutely right. You coached all those years. Sometimes when your best shooter's not scoring, I know you probably told him you got to drive, take it to the hoop.
Try to get off.
That's what Petcash did, and then he found some confidence and hit that three.
And then he made a nice play down here. They got the rebound. They were a little unsettled. He took it out, pulled it out, got things settled up again. This thing is just an outstanding ball game. Both teams, high degree of offense. Defense, not so much. Neither team doing much of that.
Marnie has 4 threes in the game, and Morton with 3.
The fifth was in.
Yeah, it was in. Ricochet came back out. Pine Richland basketball, the inbound to Murray. Brings it across the court. In the corner to Pulse, back out to Murray, guarded by Clement. Over to Petcash. Back to Murray.
1-3.
Pulse. And back over to Murray. Petcash wants to shoot 3. Oh, George, you are the prognosticator. 8 points this quarter for Petcash. 9 in the game. 46-41 to Rams. Clement for 3. That was short. Taken by Pulse. 2:50 to go here in the third. Kyle Pulse with it over to Petcash. Looks off the 3. Brings it back out to Murray. In the corner, rotation back out to Petcash. Wants to shoot a 3. No good this time. Oh, and Johnny on the spot with the putback. Kyle Pulse. Pulse with the 15 in the game for Pulse. The Rams up by 7. Morton drive. Kicks it back outside Clement for 3. Good. Two threes in the game for Clement. 48-44 the Rams. 2:15 to go here in the third. All right, a bad pass stolen by Clement. Over to Carney. Drives. Shot. He's fouled by Wentz.
late, but it was the right call. You're going to make it a shooter, eh?
Are they going to call an act of shooting? They are now. No.
I think it was the right call.
Second foul on Wentz, fourth team foul. Check the first foul here in the second half. Morton pulls up and nails a three. Oh, his three-point shooting is on target tonight, 48-47. Just like that, a 7-point lead evaporated. Petcash with it. Shanahan. Oh, beautiful feed underneath. And Logan Murray uncharacteristically misses that layup. Morton to the drive and lays it in. And Butler with the 1-point lead and 8 unanswered points for the Tornado. They're up 49-48 with a minute 30 to go here in the third. Petcash over to Murray. Pulls for three. No good. Tipped away. Rebound. Shanahan puts it back up. Loose ball. Murray takes it. Jumper from the foul line. And it doesn't go. Nothing going in for Murray here tonight. Rebound taken by Carney. Over to Montag. Cranebucker to Morton. Kicks it in the corner. Montag for three.
Oh, money ball. Good pass.
Now Butler up by 4. 11 unanswered points by Butler. What a run. And sharp shooting. Trays all over the place. Petcash over to Murray. And another turnover by the Rams.
Out here, bad.
Up past the Cranebucker. Shot blocked by Wentz. What a play by Levi Wentz. Up to Shanahan, and he lays it in.
Big, that was big. I think he wanted to dunk that ball, and he
wow.
By the time he gathered himself.
Levi Wentz.
And then the pass ahead.
Two great blocks by him.
Play.
15 seconds to go here in a wild third quarter. The Rams are up 48-41. Butler went on an 11-0 run before that great play by Wentz, a block and then the feed. Morton pulls up, wants to shoot three. No good, tipped away. Tipped back over to the Rams. Petcash with it, and a foul called on Carney. .6 seconds left, 52-50. Pulls, shoots. Wow, hits the rim. That's the end of 3 quarters of play with the score. Butler 52 and Pine Richland 50. A big quarter for Butler, 19-15. But George, that 11-0 run by the Tornado was truly impressive with all the three-point shooting by Morton and Carney and Clement.
3 threes and a 2. That'll get you back in a hurry.
And Montag.
Oh, it was a big shot in the corner there. These Butler kids, they could all score. And a big play on the opportunity. I don't think that run out, I don't know if the Butler kid wanted to dunk the ball or what, but it ended up getting blocked, and then they had numbers on the other end. Instead of being up 6 or up 2.
2 great blocks by Wentz. I think Coach Ackerman has to leave him in here in the fourth quarter. No lead is safe in this game.
No.
Butler had a lead, and then Pine came back and made a nice run, 48-41. Then Butler, that brilliant 11-0 run, put them up 52-48.
Oh, yeah, this is big time. This is as good as you could get. Like if you wanted to go watch a game, someone said where, this would have been the game.
It's one of those games that every play, every miss is crucial.
Yes.
Just like Murray missing that layup down there. Uncharacteristic for him.
Tried to spin the ball a little too much.
Now 1 quarter to play and another thrilling game. So many of these we've done over the year. We're really spoiled by these games. 16 for Morton, 14 for Carney. 9 for Montag. Nine for Petcash, 6 for Wentz, 15 for Pulse, 6 for Shanahan. Murray with it, drives, kicks it underneath the Wentz. Turned around, baseline jumper, in and out wobble. Taken by Cranebucker, who's done a fine job on the rebound.
He's a good rebounder, believe it.
Montag wants to shoot 3 from the corner. Oh, is he hot? Mason Montag, feed me. 12 in the game for the 6'3" senior. And Butler up by 5, 55-50. Murray with it to Wentz. Back to Pulse. Murray drives back out to Pulse. Crucial possession for the Rams, down by 5. Really, Butler on a George 14-2 run. There's a drive to the layup by Pulse. 17 in the game.
Nice look and a good no call by the refs. There wasn't enough contact there. That was a good no call.
Good patience, ball movement by the Rams. Morton with the tornado. He has 16 in the game. Over to Carney in a corner. Back outside, Carney with it. Wants a drive, take it to the hoop. No good, tipped away, rebound, taken by the Rams. There's a scramble for it. We get a jump ball called.
Soon, but
Madden Clement in a lineup for Butler. Replacing Maddox. And Morton will inbound for the Tornado. Morton, Cranebucker, Carney, Montag, and Madden Clement. Petcash, Shanahan, Murray, Pulse, and Wentz for the Rams. 55-52 the Tornado with 6:32 to go.
Hard as these guys are playing, when they go to the floor, you need to wipe it. These guys,
yes.
Nobody's leaving anything out here.
No. Number 1 ranked Butler in our rankings, and number 5 Pine Richland.
Yes.
Butler 7-0 section, Rams 5-2. Morton to inbound. Back outside, Carney wants to shoot 3, top of the circle, and he's fouled.
Almost a 4.
Fouled by Murray. Murray's first, second team foul, and that'll send Carney to the line for 3. He's an excellent foul shooter. 2 for 2 tonight on the line. George, what do you usually tell the guy? Just put a hand in his face, don't go up.
Three-point shooting.
Yeah.
Never. That's rule 1. That's why the coach is so upset. He's claiming that the kid fell on the floor and he wasn't fouled, and obviously the ref.
Carney makes the first one, 15 in the game. The second one, 16 in the game. 4 for 4 at the line for the sophomore guard. Butler up by 5, 57-52. Their biggest lead of the game. Timeout called. Oh, it's the floor. Trying to mop it up, clean it up.
You notice the attorney doesn't do any mopping. He knows the litigious state of the U.S.
Oh, what a game this has been. It's just back and forth, back. Looks like someone's going to take control. No, the other team comes back. It's just been that kind of a game.
Well, Butler getting scoring from more than 2. That's a big.
Yes, it's been. I think it's been an
Butler.
excellent distribution of scoring for them. And Mason Montag in this second half, 8 points, 2 trays. Just that kind of shooting puts so much pressure on the defense.
Oh, you got to cover them on. You have to cover Morton with 1.5. You know what I mean?
An old-fashioned three-point play for Carney. Makes all 3. Butler up by 6. Murray with it. Brings it across midcourt. Biggest lead of the game for Butler. 6 points. Wentz with a drive to the basket. No good. Cranebucker on the rebound. Morton with it. Carney set up in the right corner, but Morton takes it down, drives all the way in, and he's called for a charge. His second foul. There must be is there a puddle or a pond down there? They keep working on that same spot.
They've been falling in the same spot.
Murray with it. Across midcourt, 58-52. Butler with 6 to play here in the 4th. Butler 6 minutes away from their first section title in 28 years. Wentz with it. Back to Murray. In the corner to Poles. Back out to Murray. He'll bring it out near midcourt. Rotate into Wentz. A bad pass. Try to force it in. No fake on it at all.
No
taken
fake.
by Morton.
Well, when you take one hand off the ball, you can't fake it.
Carney with it into Cranebucker, and his pass stolen by Kyle Poles. He's going to drive against Morton and lays it in. 19 in the game for Poles.
Surprised Morton was too fast, didn't try to go up and get that off the bank court.
58-54 Butler. 4-point lead, 5:15 to go here in the fourth. Carney with it. Drives past Morton, baseline drive. Kicks it back to Cranebucker. Little dipsy doodle, no good. Rebound. Taken by Went. No, he loses it. Back to Morton. Morton drives underneath. Shot blocked, put back, no good. Battle underneath, the rebound. And we're going to get a foul.
Butler going to the boards. Cranebucker going to the boards. Montag both going hard.
Third foul on Wentz. Third team foul. Possession Butler. Morton inbound it to Clement. And outside to Carney. Under 5 to play. Carney wants to pull up, shoot a 3. No good. Rebound taken by the Rams. Sefko over to Murray. To Poles. To Sefko. My vision blocked by the coach and the official. Oh, nailed. Murray,
you didn't need to see that was Murray.
I had the official in front of me, the coach in front of me.
Yeah.
Get out of the way. 58-57, drive to the basket and a lay-in by Cranebucker. Puts Butler back up by 3, 60-57. And a real pure 6 brawl here. 4 to play, 4:08 to play here in the fourth. Murray with it, twists, turns, comes back to Petcash. Into Shanahan. Back out to Petcash. To Murray. Looks it off. Bounce pass in the corner. Sefko for 3. No good. Rebound taken by Cranebucker. Up to Carney. Pulls off balance jumper. And it drops in. I don't think he knew what to do with it, but I better shoot it. He was falling back.
He knew that part fine.
Yeah. 62-57. Butler with the 5-point lead. 3:30 to go. In the corner. The Rams. Middle of the lane. Drive by Shanahan. Blocked by Morton. And he's fouled by Sefko.
Big time play. Big time play. First
14th foul on the Rams.
They had a bust out dribble there. You don't teach any of that stuff in.
No.
Terrific.
Like you say, if you come in the gym and you have to ask who the best player is.
He's not, Nobody's asking tonight.
No one's asking.
And there are some fine players on this floor.
Both ways. Both
Mine's
ways.
at a 1-3-1, Eddie.
57 for the Rams, 62 for Butler. Morton with it. Looks, dumps it over to Cranebucker. In the corner, Maddox Clement. No good, tipped away, loose ball. Goes out of bounds. Pine Richland basketball.
Appeared to be face guarding Morton that time. I couldn't see enough of the defense. After he passed it, they didn't react like a 1-3-1. They face guarded Morton.
Andrew Alexander checks into the lineup for the Rams. It's Petcash, Alexander, Murray, Shanahan, and Poles. Alexander across midcourt to Poles. Back to Alexander. Over to Murray. Back to Alexander. To Murray. 2:50 to go. Murray looking for help. Back outside, Petcash shoots a 3. Oh, net.
Great shot.
12 in the game for Petcash. That layup, as you said, opened the door for him. 62-60, Butler with a 2-point lead. Anybody's ball game, 2:30 to go. I don't know what happened there. Was it last touch by the Rams?
Yeah, he was looking inside on the no look, and they got a hand on it.
Morton inbounded for Butler. We get substitutions. Coach Ackerman trying to get Levi Wentz in. Wentz comes in, replaces Alexander Andrews. Andrew Alexander, excuse me. Morton inbound, looks, Montag, Back to Morton, tipped away by Wentz. Over to Morton, saved by Butler. Carney with it. Drives, pulls up jumper, right side of the lane, all net. What an athlete. He's just a superb athlete. 24 in the game for Carney. Murray with it. Pulse calls a timeout.
Shoot the ball better off the catch.
Yeah,
he's a
terrific balance.
Jumper. Oh,
and he just goes straight up and gets that great explosion.
It's exactly the way you're supposed to.
2:08 remaining here in the game. Butler with this 4-point lead, 64-60. You couldn't script 2 games this year between these 2 teams any better.
No, 2 even teams. They could play again.
Really, you could say, even though Butler won the first one 88-84, lead here 64-60. Georgia, they're pretty evenly matched.
Oh, no. Dead even. Without a doubt. There's no foul trouble, 4 fouls to 2. Credit to those 3 guys.
Yes.
Outstanding job. They controlled the game without dominating the game, and that's what good refs do.
2 team fouls on Butler, 14 fouls on the Rams.
Exactly.
Carney with 24 in the game.
Oh, he's outstanding.
19 in the game for Pulse.
Getting down to
George,
man-to-man time.
You're Pine, you're down by 4. What do you tell your team?
I was just going to say it's getting down to the point where you're going to have to go man-to-man pretty quickly. I don't imagine you can play zone and just let Butler run a time and hope they miss. But big possession here. Obviously a big stop for Butler. I think you would see them get a little bit.
And if you're
pace.
Matt Clement, what do you want your team to do here in the final 2 minutes?
Well, I think you just, let it go. You have no foul trouble. Try to contest everything. Shot. Like the last time Morton pulled off that drive with 1 foul, I think he could have taken it off the backboard.
All right, the Rams will inbound it. Shanahan on the inbound. Out to Alexander.
1-3-1.
Cross midcourt. Over to Pulse. Back to Alexander. To Murray. Back to Alexander. Goes back outside. Murray. In a corner. Back to Murray. Went to shoot 3. No good. Tipped away. Taken by Pulse. Back out to Alexander. To Murray. Back to Pulse. He went to shoot 3. Oh!
Ice in his veins.
22 in the game for Kyle Pulse, a 6'2 senior.
That was a 4-ball.
Boy, he's been outstanding for 3 years.
Oh, God.
He's just inside, outside. He gives it
an outside game. He didn't even think about it.
There's so many good players on these 2 teams.
The strange
it's
thing
just a
about
joy to do this
the
game.
strange thing about this, though, this 1-3-1, the shot shouldn't come from the top.
It should come from the side somewhere.
Both wings.
Wings,
the
yeah.
shots are coming from the top.
Hey, George, there's no explanation when these 2 teams battle. What's going to happen? Who's going to be the hero? Who's going to make the shot? We've seen so much of it down through the years that some guards have come up and made great plays down through the years for both teams. So 64-63 Butler with 1:36 to go.
Oh. Pressure's on now. Butler has to score. Up 4, they could be a little bit patient.
Only 2 team fouls on the Tornado, only 4 team fouls on the Rams. No one leaving anyone's ball game.
It looks like a 1-3-1 configuration, but the Pulse is going to play Morton man.
Morton guarded by Wentz. Driving, pulls up, kicks it back outside. Carney, baseline drive, puts up a shot. No good, tipped away, rebound by the Rams.
Oh.
We get
out of bounds.
Out of bounds, last touch by the Rams.
That's why you can test every rebound, just for that reason.
Last touch by Pulse. Timeout taken by Butler.
Now you're Clement. You know Pine is thinking whatever this is for Morton. Do you have the nerve to use him as a decoy and set it up for someone else?
Someone else.
Exactly.
Get it into maybe a Cranebucker or someone like that and then feed it off.
Well, 2 things about it. They can grab them. They have 3. Pine has 2 fouls to give.
Now you're Pine. You trapping here. You going for a steal? What are you going to do?
I think you can test the inbound and then you go from there. Man, I think you'd like to get. But here's the thing: if you're Pine, you have to foul 3 times to get it to the bonus. And if you're Butler could just start hacking away.
Butler has only 2 team fouls. 64-63 Butler with the 1-point lead with 1:20 to go. Butler to inbound it, Morton to do the inbounding. I don't know if we've ever done 2 better back-to-back games in a season, George, in our 15 years in this one. Oh, missed connection and the feed inside the Montag by Morton and a lay-in. 14 in the game for Montag. Butler up by 3. Outside. Logan Murray for 3. No good. Tipped away. Put back. No good. Rebound by Montag and over to Morton with 1 minute to go.
He'll dribble this out. They have to foul.
Yeah.
He'll dribble it out.
Wentz on Morton.
And they have to foul 3 times.
Over to Carney.
Oh, don't pass one in now.
Clement calls a timeout.
That ball in the corner.
Trapped in the corner. 66-63 Butler. 46 seconds to go. What a miscue defensively for the Rams, leaving Montag all alone underneath the hoop and an easy feed, a handoff from Morton to Montag. It was almost a handoff.
Yeah,
like a quarterback handing off to a running back.
No, you can't. You're not allowed to do that.
Was that a 1-foot pass?
Yes.
Wow, what a ball game. We've done a lot of them, but none better than these 2 we've done this year.
Well, Pine has to foul 3 times then.
Yeah.
Butler, they could just start hacking them the minute they bring the ball in.
You got to foul as soon as the ball's inbounded here. And then when you bring the ball down, you can't be too judicious in taking a shot. Someone open, you got to launch it.
And if you're Butler, you can literally hack them 4 times in a row.
All right, the Rams will send out Murray, Shanahan, Wentz, Poles,
outstanding,
and Petcash. See what the strategy is.
Here's the thing. See, normally you want to get the ball to a foul shooter.
Right.
They're not in the bonus, so you have to foul them 3 times. A lot of strategy involved here.
Clement will put in.
It's a hard place to throw the ball.
Puts in Gratz Miller. And he will inbound the ball. Gratzmiller, Maddox, Clement, Crane, Bucker, Morton, and the body's bouncing all over the place. Tip, turn around, taken by the Rams.
What do we say?
Pulse with it.
Bouncing
over to Murray.
God bless America.
Murray. Oh, nearly lost it. Over to Pulse. Timeout taken by Pine Richland. 33 seconds to go, 66-63 Butler, but a crucial turnover by the Tornado. Just changes everything.
And you don't bounce it in and in. You have to aerial pass. A, you can move their hands, and B, you have to come meet that ball. You cannot bounce it. Never.
It's amazing how one play, one miscue, either that lay-in by Montag on a feed from Morton or this recent turnover by Butler, changed the complexion of a game in a split second.
That's a hard place to get the ball in, though, that side corner there. It's not under and it's not in the side.
They did a good job pressuring.
Without a doubt.
They did a very good job.
I mean, they were hanging on Morton. He was going to have to fight to get open. Now, if you're Pine, they're going to move the ball. They'll take the first good shot, but it'll probably be a 3.
You think it'll be a 3?
Doesn't have to be, but it probably will.
Whoever's open, you get a little. You can't rotate it too much. You can't bury the
clock. Because you have to foul 3 times.
Right. Butler, how do you want to set up your defense?
They're going to set the stage. They can't guard them man to man. They know.
All right, Shanahan will inbound it.
They appear to be in a 1-3-1. They are.
Gets the inbound to Murray. Clock running, under 30 to play. Murray with it, guarded by Clement. And Clement fouls him.
Smart. Yeah, 3 more times.
26 seconds.
You can do that 3 more, Eddie.
Shanahan, the inbound it again. Petcash will come out to take it. Gets it into Petcash. He'll drive. Over to Pulse. Back to Petcash to Pulse. Down to 18 seconds. Timeout. Taken by Pine Richland. 15.9 seconds remaining. 66-63 Butler on a 30-second timeout.
They can foul 3 more. I'm telling you, they can fight them on the inbound. Can fight them like crazy. When they get the ball, just bump it.
So now if you're Pine, you get some type of rotation. Someone spinning out, top of the circle, get them, take your shot.
Oh, they're going to take a shot. They're going to hit it in reverse. I mean, they're going to be in the gaps already. Butler so spread out. The gaps are there. You know, they're not tight at all, Butler. Their defense is very spread out.
So who do you want to shoot it? Do you want Petcash? Burry only have 1-3. Petcash had a hot hand, but Pulse has been your guy tonight with 22.
Well, with the way Butler's playing defense, first open man, I don't think you can specify because of the fact that if you hold that ball too long, they're probably going to foul you.
It's Murray, Petcash, Pulse, Wentz, and Shanahan. For Butler, Cranebucker, Kearney, Morton, Montag, and Clement. The inback to Murray. 14 seconds. Murray back out.
For him.
Post for 3. No good. Tipped away. Loose ball.
You got a foul, but they got 2 more fouls.
6.8 seconds left. Butler up 66-63.
Fouls on White.
And the Butler crowd on its feet. Clement to inbound it. Had an open, had a look, George, on the shot.
1 more. Then foul him again. No, that's 6.
Foul on Wentz. He fouls out. Clement to inbound it. Gets it into Morton. He's fouled. 5.6 seconds left.
You know what's coming here.
Yep.
He needs to make 1.
Morton to the line for the 1-and-1, and actually, surprisingly so, Georgia's first trip to the line tonight. And we know how good he was at last game. He was like 15 out of 17 at the foul line. One thing about Butler, their foul shooting this year has been outstanding.
And they have 3 fouls to give. They can literally tackle Pine on this rebound.
Actually, Kearney's been the only Butler player to the line tonight. He's 5 for 5.
That's it.
All net. 17 in the game for Morton. Now has 2,026 points in his career. What an astounding number.
Yeah, that's incredible.
Makes them both. Makes them both, Isis. Pulse with it. Pulls up for 3. And that's the end of the game. And Butler with their first section championship in 28 years with a 68-63 win. What a ball game, George, this year. The two that we've done, 88-84 Butler, 68-63 Butler, and possibly these two teams going to meet again. Pine drops to 5-3 in the section, 12-6 on the year. Butler goes up to 14-4, their 9th straight win.
16-13 in the 4th. Just outstanding game. I mean, on the 4th.
You look at the first quarter, and Pine jumped out 19-13. They had a 48-41 lead. It looked like they were taking control, and Butler went on that 11-0 run to go up 52-48. It was 52-50 at the half, and then this great 4th quarter of play. We look at the final scoring for Butler. Morton, he finishes with 19 points. Devin Kearney finishes with 25, 6 for Maddox Clement, 4 for Charles Cranebucker, and what a fine job by Mason Montag with 14 points, 2 for Gratz Miller, 3 for Madden Clement, and on the other side for the Pine Richland Rams, 3 for Logan Murray, 12 for Joseph Petcash, 6 for Levi Wentz, 22 for Kyle Pols, 6 for Shanahan, 6 for Alexander, 4 for Sevco, and 4 for Cam Kirkland. George, your final thoughts?
Oh, it was outstanding. I think we called it pretty much the way it unfolded. Both teams just playing outstanding basketball. Butler got a little scoring from other places. Big lift, Montag. Just terrific game. He did a great job. Cranebecker in there hitting the boards hard, and Carney come in quite a 1-2 punch in terms of scoring. They're as fine as any two I've seen all year scoring the basketball.
Oh, an exciting game here. The two games that we did this year between Butler and Pine Richland, just thrillers. Butler sweeping the Rams. That's the first time that's happened in a long, long time.
Yeah.
And the stranglehold that Pines had on the section championship ends here tonight with Butler's first section title since 1992. We want to thank Athletic Director Sean Simmons here at Pine Richland and video director Steve Karpinski for helping us, and to our executive producer Matt Lutz. This is Ed Cody on behalf of the Swami, George Abraham, wishing you a good night.
Great game.